Second feature, we have decided to shorten it because of the long intermission. David Turner's kart had some problems. We were working on them. Couldn't get them done in time. He hops in the Galletta greenhouse, number 9, Adam Lytle. Reversed order from the finale of the first race. Lytle, Turner, Melissa, Chris, Matt, and winner Kevin. Eric Woolworth tried to give it a shot. He couldn't do it. He was a little sore from his flip and then caution accident. An accident that happened in caution as he drove in front of David Turner. Lytle leading here, but Matt and Chris are certainly charging here. Chris is in his 8. He was in the 4 for the first race. Matt is in the 33, the first time he's been in it since Classic. Look at Matt, man. He is eating up track. Both Chris and Matt. This looks like a super race when the two fastest karts. Whoever gets up in front takes the lead, has a good shot of winning it. Matt and Chris battling right now. Lytle, a little off the pace. He's holding those guys up, and they are battling it back and forth. Matt here looking like he might get the pass. Excellent. Sticking in all through. Patented Matt Stevens move here. Looks like he might get him. And he does. He clears him before turn 3. Matt takes the lead, looking like he might now get his first feature win of the season since last year. As once he's out front, man, he is tough to get. Although Lytle did get him late last year, the last race before Classic. Of course, Matt had mechanical issues. Was the reason he fell off the pace. Matt is gone. Not looking like he's having any mechanical issues right now. He is pulling away. Chris still looking for a way around Lytle. Lytle's a little off the pace, but Matt is a rocket. Chris is a rocket in the 8. Actually, it's the first time the 33 and the 8 have been out since the last class. No, the 8 was out earlier this season. Chris now gets Lytle. Lytle's definitely slower in this race than he was in the first one. But as one can see here, the 33 and the 8, man, their motors are liking this thing. It's a crisper night. Kind of a cool night here for late June, and those motors are loving it because Matt's gone. Chris is trying to reel them in, but that's going to be a task. Matt, Chris, Lytle, David Turner doing a good job holding on to 4th. The Galletta greenhouse number 9, which many people say is a nice, smooth luxury ride, but seems like it's not quite up to par speed-wise, but it's a comfort vehicle. Matt and Chris certainly looking tough here. They rarely break too, so it's looking like they're going to be 1 and 2. They're just so experienced. They take care of their equipment, and when they get out front, very unlikely they're going to be slowing down. Was a tire come off? Tire went flat. Motor went something. Something has to go. They aren't going to make too many mistakes. And if you're not there to capitalize, forget it. They definitely want more drivers on track, that's for sure. Matt and Chris, they're experienced pros. They want as much talent on the track as possible. Both of them have been a little upset with the attendance lately in the past couple of years. Attendance has dwindled quite a bit. Many people say it's the late start times. Sometimes that's within our control, sometimes it's not. Sometimes we're just waiting. We have a limit of at least 8 drivers on the track to hold an event. There's no reason to beat up the track and the karts for just a few guys out there. And this one is one where we only had the minimum to run, show up. We're not a kiddie pay track here where, 2-3 cars can go out there and have a race. No, we want to have a nice show. So we don't divide our class and our karts into divisions. We equalize the best we can, weight to power ratio, and the racing speaks for itself. Very balanced. But over the years, we have lost drivers that would have raced with us, and they would have been going to all the pay tracks that popped up in the area. Between that and the later start times, and some bad mouthing by some of the pay kart track drivers and operators, we lost. Oh, Lytle. Lytle loses his steering column. Kevin Galletta spins to avoid. You shouldn't lose a spot for that, by the way. If you spin to avoid and don't make contact, you can keep your spot. I don't know if he did keep his spot there. I think he did. There isn't enough cars on the track for it to really matter, though. Now Chris gets a second shot at Matt here. He got away there. Chris reeled him in a little bit, but couldn't make up that final bit of ground. 33 and 8 now, resuming their battles. For first and second, Matt's got a few good laps here, ripping off. Pulls about a kart lead on his brother here. Chris makes it up though in that turn. Matt's tough to beat when he's focused and in the lead and with a smooth running kart. He's tough to even get hop in any of these cars. Anyone who would say that they wouldn't want to race is because we rig it. That Matt and Chris rig it. They get their lessons taught. Not that they pay attention. They usually stay and ignore. But when Chris and Matt hop in one of the backups that everyone else says, well, those cars suck, and they go and win a race with them, it kind of shuts them up if they paid attention. Most of the time they don't. They just use that as an excuse for not racing with us. Unsafe is another one, but as far as I'm concerned, adult going 35 to 45 or maybe even 50 miles an hour, you know, with enough safety gear, time-tested karts, is safer, in my opinion, than putting a little 5-year-old kid out there in a kart that has more power on a little track. Poor reflexes because they're just young kids. This looks like a white flag from Wesley James. Only 25 laps. We shortened it because of the long intermission. It was originally supposed to be 35 night. But with losing Eric and a late start, we go 25. And Matt takes it. Chris now, he just says, well, I got second no matter what. So he just glides. Coasts to the second place finish. David Turner doing his weekly improvement as he gets third place this time in not his own car, but the Galletta's number 9. There's Matt, his first win since, if I'm not mistaken, last August might have been his last feature win. He come close in the Classics, so did Chris Stevens as well. But Kelly Miller stole it. Matt Stevens, Chris Stevens, David Turner, Marcel Stevens, Kevin Galletta, Adam Lytle, and Eric Woolworth did not start, but qualified and is counted. The points in the early going, Eric Woolworth's lead has shrunk considerably. He's only a few points in front of Matt, but he still holds the lead. Chris, Melissa, Kevin, Adam, David Turner, Kelly Miller, and a handful of newbies who, at least in the early going, have not come back.
Oh, no.
Oh. Apparently Kevin Galletta
I think I smelled over here. Come on, man.
let off a little exhaust here.
Yeah. Bye, Kevin. What the hell did you eat, bye?
It must have been a little updraft that got me. Now his victory photo is going to have his face.
Yeah, it's a funny
People
Chris.
all over the world will say, why was he doing that?
I gotta smell that shit. And you get the laugh over there. You come down to my level, boy, I'll show you something.
You got a thing over his face?
I'll teach you a lesson, boy.
You can name it someone Who cut the cheese? 25.
Yeah, I admit that's not too bad.
Hey, look at the
because-
camera. Okay, I think it passed.
Put me behind the wheel of one of these, boy. I'll show you.
It's hard. The wide angle's hard to get.
I'll show you what
Right.
my stupid brother Wesley couldn't show you back in the day.
Well, he had a. Did you hear that he had a mouse? He got a mouse, and
Handsome as ever in this victory photo quiz.